Raffles. He is someone who made the first documentation. Exactly, Raffles never visit the temple. He sent his staff for Cornelius to clean up, and he is the first one who makes sketch of Borobudur. The history of Java, very sensational book at that time in Europe. Then the world attention come, the largest, the biggest single Buddhist temple in the world. If we compare the size with Prambanan,
if we can, and we can, she's good. New one on my hip, but there we go.
Ini kita, aku ada di Candi Borobudur. Ini yang di sini ini pelataran sampai di sini. Ini untuk pengunjung biasa bayar 50.000. Kalau internasional atau turis asing berapa ya tadi? 380 kalau nggak salah. Nah, sedangkan ini aku naik ke atas. Nah, untuk naik ke atas untuk turis domestik itu bayar 150.000, sedangkan turis asing itu bayar 500.000. Oke. Yes.
Okay. Dear my guests, here is the classroom, and this is the reason why we have to walk for 3.6 kilometers. We entering, then we got double side, 2 stories on the right, and 2 stories, 2 different pictures behind of you. So does it mean that we have to turning around 4 times on this floor only? Buddha believe on reincarnation, reborn, and there is a reward that they call it. We need 2 hours only to follow one. So we make a highlight. One of the famous reincarnation story is described on your bag, on your sandal bag.
Oh.
It describes when someone offer sandal for Brahman, for holy person, that
This
will
one.
bring love on the future.
Iya.
So this is the philosophy reason behind of the using sandal. We will starting in a Kapilawastu kingdom. It's a part of India. The king named Sudodana and the wife Maya. They have a lot of things, but they will not so happy. They miss one thing of their life, baby. So they pray hard how to get a baby soon. During a night, the Maya get a dream that there was a white elephant flying on her dream, going closer to her, turning around, and after the last round, the elephant is going into her womb. This is so strange. Wake up. She got surprised she is pregnant. Tell to the husband. Both also confused because they don't want to have an elephant baby. They want a baby. They doesn't know what the meaning of the dream. They don't know what happened. Then they agree to invite a fortune teller to tell them what happened. The fortune teller, courier, sneaky, he jumped to the van without his father's permission, and he saw reality for the first time. This is unique. The wife said beautiful, but Siddhartha finds suffering. He met with old, sick, and died. He never seen this figure. Everyone is always smiling and good looking. When he asked him why human become old, sick, and died, no one can answer it. He come back home. He met a monk. Siddhartha understand that the monk doesn't have anything, even to eat. Siddhartha asking someone else food. But there is no worry on the monk face. The monk looks so peaceful. Then Siddhartha decided to living as a monk. He cut the hair. He wearing a robe, sitting on meditation. To feel the suffering, he did extremely fasting. No eat, no drink, no sleep. Then finally he becomes really tiny. And it doesn't work. In the end, he met with a street musician, sitar player. The player said, when you play a guitar, don't put your string too tight. That's easy to break. But also don't put it too low. It's not to make sound. Siddhartha understands the way to manage his meditation, his life, is not too high and not too low. Modern Buddhists call it middle path. This is unique because every single of us will have or we have to find our standard, and our standard is different. To find the middle way once again. Then, when Siddhartha understands this is what they call enlightenment. He started to teach someone else, and the student finally called him Buddha. So Buddha is not the name of person. Buddha is not God. It's not religion. Buddha is level. Everyone who manages life proper, balance with the middle, they are going to be a Buddha. So I keep my promise. We cross here because there's too many traffic. I invite you a bit to walking around to get. Some part was fall down. So what they did is really like a puzzling. They're collecting the stone. This condition finally invites UNESCO to support it. 73 to 83, 10 years. We have 5 levels, 5 floors here on the middle. This part was totally dismantling. We sent every single block to the workshop on that. 1 million block total. IBM supporting us to create the code. You can find the code. This is the computer coding database. Because every single block should come back to the original position. In the end, 10,000 for 1,200 years, no glue, no cementation. This is the reason why the temple survived 100 years from earthquake. So let me invite you to see the floor. You will find very irregular size, very irregular pattern, but mostly they are on the L shape. So they're gonna lock each other. It's built up really like a Lego, also like a Tetris old game. So they are connecting each other. Inside of the wall, next you will also find a space between 2 blocks. So here we will put something like this. We will put a pin to lock them, to join them together. So basically every single block here is connected. And when we had the second restoration, when we opened up this structure, everyone got surprised. We find there is a natural hill inside, behind of you there. So Borobudur is not built up from the flat. There is a hill first, and then the architect covering the hill with a stone construction. So when we got earthquake, the structure is swing, dynamic, following the movement of the hill.
Oh,
it's
smart.
like a suspension on the car or motorcycle that reducing the energy.
Oh.
Smart, efficient. Then the second restoration also finally understand the important function of the hill. Then they pay more attention because the thinking is mind risk when the rain come absorbing by the hill, erosion, then everything slide. So to make a new protection, we create a new drainage system. Here above part, you can find a line that is flat for waterproof layer. We put it horizontal on every single floor, and we use asphalt vertical behind of the wall. For example, when we got the rain will catch by the waterproof layer, and here collecting under of the floor. So when you find a big gap, you will find a water reflection. We have a canal inside, so we're collecting here. And down there, on every corner, we have a control box. So how many millimeter, the intensity of the rain, should be equal with how many millimeter that we are collecting. That's yes.
Itu kalau di tutupannya.
Okay, now we are the transition from the square to the circle one. And this is the reason why I invite you to walk around a bit, if we are not going straightly, to find what I call, to feel what I call as a space of experience. Borobudur is really like a playground. So we get a different feeling on every different level. When we walk around before, we were really isolated. We can feel how the design push our life is easier. Here, when you check, no more story, flat. You got PhD level. Congrats.
PhD.
We shall no PhD. No more level. If we are finished here. But learning on Buddhist teaching, understand or to be knowledgeable is not enough. So that's why they're symbolizing by putting the Buddha inside. We catch the essential. We keep it with us. So the message is, once again, when we see the landscape, bring the Buddha home with you. Here we are only training. So meditation, focus, no worry, always happy. That practicing on your daily life. Here we are only learning. So once again, the goal is bring the Buddha home with you. So that's what I know, that's what I understand, and today I'm so happy I can share it to you. It's your time to explore more. Let me show you this corner, and where do I wait? Then you can explore by yourself. But you are not allowed to climb or to sitting on the belt.
Yeah.
Okay, picture or anything, you can go.
Okay.
Let me show you this corner. If you want to make more picture, or you can continue to walk around. Yeah, this is wide. So you can get the top three. All from this corner. Wide.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Right. That is the perspective of Mahayana Buddhist, mostly. But why Borobudur is unique? Because Borobudur can adopt it or accept it into every single brand of Buddhist, whatever it is, Hinayana, Mahayana. So Borobudur is cross border, cross many borders, because that will be really individual experience. You know, whatever. How to, yeah, it become a wisdom itself.
Yeah, because I think when I was looking at this originally, the way it's designed, it's like a mandala.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the principle.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's the
like
principle.
material, spiritual, and
Right.
above.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Javan is
Yeah.
make it easier. The understanding of Andala, the geometric focus, sitting, that's a bit difficult.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
also like the Japanese with like animism. So like animism, Buddhism,
Yeah.
Hinduism.
After you walk around,
Yeah.
I'll give you one more
Yeah, sure.
about.
Was zit er eigenlijk motor? Hiermee dan alles van Floris en Komodo. En Lombok doen we wel wat, toch? Dan gaan we wel even blijven. Of zit er eigenlijk ook bij? Jeetje. Oh, het is over.
Iya bagus. Banyak, pokoknya industri banyak sekali. Sekarang ya salah satu hikmah adanya corona itu orang jadi mengembangkan wisata di luar Borobudur. Karena Borobudur kan tutup total. Tutup total. Masih tutup, di sana sudah buka Kevin momennya. Kafe itu kan sangat membantu ekonomi. Betul. Iya, betul. Jadi di sini kan
Ja, dat weer wel. Met die badpak nu.
belum tahu namanya saya karena itu baru dalam kalau pelaparan ya. Nah ini itu adalah stupa yang dibuka lagi yang tadi naiknya jam 8. Iya. Jadi kalau memang dirasa ini sudah cukup foto-foto kita turun saja karena masih ada rombongan yang antri.
Dengan kepala ya? Yeah.
This is with the head.
Sambilkan ini.
Nggak apa-apa Pak, aku ambil videonya.
Oh, itu video, mau di video.
Iya, ini. Oke, this is the only.
Doanya pegang segini apa ini?
Oke, baik.
Careful as you go back, yeah? Hati-hati malaikat.
This is the only statue with the head. Okay, this is with the head. Can you always difficult? And that one, I cannot really see. There's one, two there, and where else? Only three, right? 1, 2. Amazing.
Century, Javanese adopted and make it easier.
Right.
So the key, just try to listen Javanese instrument and also Javanese dance
Oh, like with gamelan.
with the gamelan.
Yeah.
Because sitting on meditation
Yeah.
with a straight one, that's really hard.
Yes, and it relates with Buddhism and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Javanese make it when we move, we following the rhythm. That's our focus. Then how to make a connection between the movement and the music.
it's like the
That's the harmony.
it's like the wayang puppetry with the cosmology between like heaven,
Yes.
earth, and man,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that relationship.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So with that kind of understanding, we are focused on the application.
Yes.
So even sometimes you are not really understand the typical, the stepping, but on the daily life, Javanese do it.
Yeah.
Even only by hearing the notation,
Wow.
you can find the harmony. You can feel the harmony.
Right.
So here in Borobudur, we create the mandala that mostly drawing
Yes.
into 3D.
Yep.
So that way you will get your directly experience on every single part.
Yeah. And also, do these? There are how many? 7 levels.
9.
9. So 9 chakra.
Correct.
Like the chakra points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it relates like the cosmology of the human being and the universe.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, it
So
relates
the
with chakra
temple
points.
itself is a microcosmos.
Yes. Of the, human. Yeah.
To the macro. This is the connection.
Micro, macro.
I'm sure you take a picture of the Buddha, open up
Yes.
inside. On the top,
Yep.
you can find the gesture will be like this.
Yeah.
This is a symbol of harmony.
Ah, it's like the swastika. Swastika, like a, is it destro reverse or sinistro
Right.
reverse?
It's like a yin yang in
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, yeah.
So inside and outside.
Yeah, micro, macro.
Macro and
Yeah.
micro. It's about perspective. So life is about.
Yeah, human, universe.
Right.
all.
So you are on the right way.
Boy, I hope so. Saya harap
keeping
begitu.
Terima kasih Bapak.
To the right, that is the only corner that you will get the complete structure of the temple. From the 2 trees, a bit to the left. Right. This is the exit. If you want to go shortcut, you can go in straightly. We have a museum. You have to pass the museum. We have a puzzle, some documentation with you.
Yeah, we'll stop, have a look at the museum, yeah? See some of the history. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Have a good time.